Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is the Tuesday edition of Rasaji Speaks. The title for today is a great passage from our first Lamaji called Lao Tzu, that in India they referred to him as Boga Nathar. This is what he said. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. Lao Tzu's words in relation to our mind. Knowing others is intelligence, but knowing yourself is enlightenment. Comes from the great Lamaji, Lao Tzu. That's so true. You know, in the Upanishads, they refer to self a lot, that actually the ancient Siddhas referred to as the sharat, the sharat. You can say self, you can say soul, but when you say shura, 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 you can feel the strength and the vibration in the word itself. Know thyself, and to thy own self be true, said William Shakespeare. Know thyself, and to thy own self be true. According to Lao Tzu, that makes us enlightened. The Buddha said the first major step of enlightenment was the ability to start again, to start over. Sometimes I'll have students who come to me and say, Lamaji, I wish I would have found you when I was in my 20s, when I was in my 30s, in my 40s. And now that we're in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, oh my gosh, I wish I would have found you. Most people don't realize, even with just Tai Chi, founded in China after the observation of Lao Tzu working with Emperor Qin, they didn't allow people till they were about 35 or 40 years old to even train in Tai Qigong. It's different today, but is not everything different? It is. Today, you'll see kids in the park with their parents, their grandparents, and their great-grandparents, especially if you're in the island of Taiwan. Did you know that about 70% of the population of Taiwan practices Tai Chi? Might be a clue why China has been so resistant to invade Taiwan for years. Maybe there's a power surrounding that island that they don't understand. Just like when the Soviet Union wanted to move into China years ago, they thought all the power was in all the Buddhist temples that was in China, only to find out their really concern was the Dalai Lama that existed in Tibet, not China. So that's why they trekked and went into Tibet. But the real power is in each one of us. That's the age we're living in, the age of energy, movement, and communication. The age of energy, movement, and communication. The age of realizing it's strengthening your connection to the divine. That's everything. As you observe the divine and allow the divine to move through you on a moment-to-moment basis, then and only then do you have total power and total oneness with the creation. To thy own self be true. and the day will follow the evening as the evening follows the day. Sounds like the Tao, right? It sounds like the circle of life. It's who and what we are, to honor, to know thy true self, to know who your soul is. Metaphysical world, New Age world might refer to it as higher self. Metaphysical Christians liable to say the living Christ that dwells within us all. Sometimes I refer to him as the boss, the real boss, right? Not that rock and roll guy, but the real boss, right? It's funny, true. But the more you see that being in the mirror, when he comes, he shall be as I am, and we shall see each other face to face. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Be a blessing to someone who can't be a blessing to themselves. Do something for someone that cannot do that for themselves. Be a spiritual warrior. Be Bushido. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow on Hump Day. See you soon. God bless.